quick, man. Real quick. Look and listen, man. Long leg Karie, Santana. Off top, I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm not gonna say he was like one of my guys, but he was one of the guys and one of the guys, you know. Even though me and one of those guys don't talk like that and don't talk no more, you know, it still don't erase the memory that me and, you know, that I shared, you know, about Karie. Long live Karie, man. Good dude, man. Good dude. Funny. A little troublesome, but was on the path for getting last time I was with him, was on the path of getting their life together. And I admire that, especially from my young black men. I know y'all call them YNs, but the young black men. Should I say 30 and under, or maybe 35 and under. Getting their stuff together. I'm gonna try not to cuss. Alright? What the? Never mind. But long leg Karie, man, a funny dude, good dude. Shout out to his girl, shout out to his baby, shout out to his family, his mother. You know, I don't think I ever met her or anything, but heard great things about her. Hope she's getting through this the best she can. Obviously, you know, God bring comfort to her during her grieving time. This is tragedy. Trey, we taking some L's, man. Like, we got some W's, but we taking some L's, man. We taking some L's. I know everybody like, I ain't thinking no. We taking some L's right now. We gotta get it together. Now I know I ain't saying it's gonna be this black on black crime. It's crime is crime. But at the end of the day, we gotta get it together, man. We gotta clean this up, man. We gotta clean this up. Karie was a good dude, funny. When I say funny, the nigga used to crack on me and shit. Used to call me Dez Loaf. I wouldn't even call me I got a little weight on me now. You know what I'm saying? I used to crack on his ass back. Call him Waka Flocka and shit, you know. Flocka face ass nigga. But yeah, man, shout out to Karie, man. Real good dude, you know. I mean, we used to sit up, get blood, drink them natties together. We made Karie so different that he wasn't like, even though he was a fly guy, he wasn't bougie though. Like, niggas sit up and smoke, not smoke, but drink natty daddies with a nigga and shit. Like, was, you know, other people like, what the fuck? First of all, it's beer, but let alone natty daddies. Hell yeah, nigga, before the nitro acid, it was natty daddies, nigga. We was natty and the natty was daddying, nigga. Like, hell yeah, shout out to Karie. We used to drink the shit out the motherfuckers. Like, I mean, it's gonna be a little cussing. I'm gonna keep it to a minimum though. But my man was a good dude. You know, of course, life be life and we go our separate ways, but all of us spent a significant amount of time with each other. You know, we was, you know, all together just doing us, you know what I'm saying? But long live Karie, man. Long live the other young lady that was who unfortunately lost their life in that tragic situation. How you turn a pool party into that? Like, nigga, it's a pool party, man. It's a pool party, bro. It's like, how do you turn a pool party into a fucking tragedy, bro? Like, just how, I mean, anything can go left, but it's like, bro, how do a pool party turn into such a tragedy when such a good dude lost his life? And allegedly, I remember that it was it's a video circulating where I guess the alleged stabber or whatever, I'm saying alleged, I wasn't there, so I don't want to speak too much because I ain't really my style. I don't like speaking on things I don't really know, but just off what I seen. Boy was in a video with him, he was shouting him out saying bro, and excuse me, man, my bad. I had a little bite to eat, so you know. But anyway, what make that video so cringing and eerie is that as he was shouting out my mans, it's like his video like glitched and then it just went off. It's like the video glitched and then when you look, obviously it was to the right of him, the left of us, my man's like when he shouted him out, of course, you know, people throw up their middle finger or they gang sign or the peace or whatever, or whatever, you know, the whatever or whatever. and then the video glitched, and then it showed my man's turning around, walking away in the opposite way, and then it just went off. That's very telling. That was very telling. And then when he said, "My bro," it's like he hesitated when he said. It's like the spirit be knowing. Your flesh may not know, but the spirit be knowing when something is off. And not all the time the flesh should pick it up, but the spirit be knowing. That's why they say follow your spirit, be in tune with your spirit, because the spirit be knowing. And then sometimes we may ignore it, think you paranoid, all types of things, but no, that's really just your spirit keeping you on point. Not to say my man's wasn't on point, because allegedly he was somebody that was trying to diffuse the situation. And to be the one trying to diffuse the situation, allegedly, like I said, I wasn't there, just based off what I heard and seen, trying to diffuse the situation, that makes you a good person within itself. Like, you don't even want to see this escalate. So you trying to diffuse it the best way you know how, without going, too far to the left. But to have done such an honorable thing, an admirable thing, and then end up losing your life, I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. God not happy neither, man. But I remember something my godmother told me when I was, a while ago. Like, when you see all these good dudes, good people, not just good dudes, but I don't know the young lady, she probably was a good person too. And things just probably just got way out of hand at that party. And things like that happen. When good people get to losing their life like that, especially young, godmother used to tell me, God was getting his soldiers together. And when I think about it, soldiers together for what? But that's a whole nother conversation. But like I said, long live that young lady. I forget the name. Don't persecute me, please. I forget the name, but I can't forget the face I seen. So long live that young lady. Long live Karie. I hope the other two people who unfortunately was subjected to such potential fatalities are getting speedy recoveries. And I just hope the family is able to get comfort. And we got to get it together, bro. And then on top of that, we got this thing in D.C. Trump trying to, well, not trying to, but he has deployed martial law, pretty much, but deployed the Coast Guards out on D.C. residents. Allegedly behind a few incidents. The one incident, somebody named Big Boss that used to work for Doge, Elon Musk, people and them, was trying to stop a mugging, and they got whatever, and now it's like, now he want to deploy the National Guards into D.C., trying to federalize the state, the city, whatever, the district, should I say. And it's like, bro. And then they talking about going to other areas. So potentially, and unfortunately, I hope it doesn't happen, but hey, I can hope all day what's going to happen. All we got to do, all we can do is be prepared, and have to be prepared. Even if it might take you some time, if you're not prepared right now, get prepared. I know they say stay ready, you don't get ready, but sometimes it'd be hard to get ready. Certain circumstances take place. It'd be hard to have everything in place, But they talking about, they already, trying to crack down on D.C. So they coming to other inner cities, targeting who? Us. Yeah, I know who I'm talking about when I say us. You feel me? So it's like, with situations like, see, with that last situation happening with the Doge guy named Big Boss, excuse my language, pause or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit, we usually don't say that, but it's funny, pause. Shout out to my Harlem folks, shout out Dame Dash. But anyway, they had to create chaos just for it to be solutions so they can do the martial law. So they had to implement, I believe, a false story. Have to have the world thinking that Elon Musk have to have the world thinking that Elon Musk and Donald Trump is beefing, which I think was a bunch of BS. just for it to be allegedly somebody named, aka, well, I forget his name, aka Big Boss, to allegedly supposed to be got beat up by some people trying to stop a mugging, and now they want to deploy the National Guards and federalize the District of Columbia, which is Washington, D.C. That's problematic. This is something that, you know, they've been planning on. This is what they want. And then when we got these type of incidents going on in our neighborhoods, they'll use that, or even a false narrative, just for them to go overboard, or even to go forward with the martial law. So the new world order is here. It's been here. It's just been slowly or aggressively, depending on how in tune you are with it or how much you pay attention to it. Trying to put that on us, for like a better way to put it. Ain't no cute way to say it. It just is what it is. And it's like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because we know who they targeting. It's gonna be a lot of innocent people. It's a lot, even though, you know, we got crime in our city. From my understanding, DC had a, from what I hear from the mayor's mouth herself, she says that crime been down, or at its lowest, for the last 30 years, including, you know, during her term. So for you to just want to go full-fledged martial law on a district / city that is 30 years in on having a crime down, is preposterous. It just don't make no sense, but it makes sense because this is what they want to do. So that was the rock to sleep for us, the whole Elon Musk and Donald Trump and you know, beefing. You know, Elon called himself Aaron Donald Trump on, not like actually airing him, but like putting it out there that he on the list. And then next thing we know, somebody who used to work for Doge, whatever how you say it, gets allegedly beat up when trying to stop a mugging. And then there was another incident that happened, allegedly, and now they want to implement martial law. It's preposterous. It doesn't really make any sense. It don't make no sense, but like, this is what they do. You know, they unhappy about the few groups of black people that's not playing with white people, when initially, as far as what I've seen, is white people are going out their way, bothering a group of white people. I don't give a fuck where they from, whether they Russian, Canadian, Iranian, I don't care. I group their ass all together like they should have grouped us all together. You feel me? So, but that's a whole nother conversation. But a group of white people go bother a group of black people, and then the black people not having it. So they put hands and feet on these people, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They not liking it because black folks ain't having it. They beating their ass all over the place, and they not having it. So I think that whole big boss thing is cold word for, oh, they think they got boss. Let us show how we got the biggest boss. Pause. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't like it. It's a bunch of BS. It's like, as soon as Elon Musk told that Donald Trump was on the Epstein list, then you got all this BS about ain't no list. Can we stop talking about Epstein? Now, mind you, Trump was running, telling people he was going to release the files. You know, he had people all riled up. But I guess he thought we'll soon forget. And ain't nobody forgot. They on his ass. Everybody, even the reporters. Talking about, well, what about the Epstein files? And he cutting the whole press conference short, talking about, you still talking about this guy? You still talking about this guy? You know how your boy talk, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we still talking about him because people, that ain't the only thing people would voted you in for, but people had hope in you, thinking if you had care for that, you would have care for some other things that would be morale. You feel me? So it's like, nah, man, I don't like it. And I told y'all years ago, forget the government. Like, I ain't wrong. It took me a minute to realize the government ain't for us. Not at all. Nope. And it's like, it's being shown. So, I hope DC, I hope that brings, it quickly de-escalate itself. It don't get too out of hand. I really hope it don't spread out to other cities, but hey, I can hope all that. But I want y'all to be safe out there. Take care of yourself, love on your people. You know, I know how it is. You know, I don't talk to my people every day, even though, you know, we older now and people got lives, so I understand. But every now and then I check in on people, they check in on me, and I appreciate that. But I don't like what I'm seeing, man. In Detroit, getting back to York, it's a few incidents. A young man, a little man, should I say. Little kids out here losing their lives, man. The gun violence. All types of stuff, man. I don't like it. We gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? We understand, you know, other races or whatever might do. We don't care about what they got. That's on them. Let's care and clean ourselves up, so when they do want to talk anything, what they can say is those people got their stuff together. And if you still go at those people, then you know you just going at them for nothing. And we know why you're going at them, because they didn't got it together. But you steady going at them, and that's problematic. See me from my spitting, y'all. Y'all know where I get that from. You know what I'm saying? I get it from my daddy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my father. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like what I'm seeing, but like I said, long live Karie, long live that young lady, the other two people who suffer those inflictions. I hope they get speedy recovery. So I hope they bounce. You know, I pray that it bounce back. I hope the families that's grieving get comfort. God, watch over them, keep them. You know, I just don't like what I'm seeing, man. I don't like it. I know things ain't gonna be pieces of cream, but it ain't gotta be this wicked neither. So make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know how y'all feel, what's going on in y'all city. You ain't gotta go detail, but let me know if you tired of seeing the BS. And let's come together and make some change around here for the better. Because we can do it. We know people gonna have that little mishaps, little misunderstandings. But depending on what it is, it shouldn't resort into people losing their life for nothing. And they say your time is your time, but is it such thing as maybe your time being cut short? I wonder. Like, share, subscribe, let me know how y'all feel in the comments. I love y'all. Take care.